All right, we've got an expert joining us on this big story. Bundeep Singh Rangar, chairman of IndusView, joins us on the phone line live from London. Bundeep, how do you see this model working of a co-CEO with Anshu Jain as one of them? How do you see that moving forward?
Hi, thanks. I guess it's interesting. It sort of reminds me of what took place at Infosys, right? You've got an insider and then you've got an outsider brought in. And in some ways, that's the model here. You've got Anshu Jain, who is certainly a Deutsche Bank insider, but not the most well-connected person within sort of the German establishment, and also does not speak German, which is probably a requirement to satisfy the German stakeholders. So you match him with an outsider, but keep it politically neutral by not getting another banker who may have a different vision of how things are run.
Right, Bundeep, you know, if I may just bring in a subject that has been raised by nearly 20 pension funds who form a consortium, and they continue to advise Deutsche Bank on their various management issues. Now, this consortium has told Financial Times that the delay in succession is not only going to hurt the bank, it's hurting the potential internal candidates. I'm guessing they're referring to, you know, people like Anshu Jain. What do you make out of that? Hurting, I mean, any delay is hurting the process.
Absolutely. I guess that's the firm as you're referring to, and they are an activist shareholder, and they certainly have taken other German companies to task when it comes to matters of governance. I mean, remember, Joseph Ackerman was supposed to step down last year. He extended this to 2013 in the absence of a suitable successor. And the challenge here is that if Anshu Jain is not elevated to in this case, seems like a co-CEO role, he will simply leave, right? He's a person who's driving the highest profitable unit of the bank. And if you look at HSBC and Barclays, they've brought in former investment banking people to head up the main commercial retail banking side. So there's certainly a case for making sure that Anshu Jain's ambitions are met within Deutsche Bank, but maybe this model of cohabitation with someone who has got an extensive German business network outside of the banking world is one where there's a nice, happy compromise and a nice solution.
Okay, Bundeep, appreciate you joining us. A quick recap of what really was said was essentially that, you know, this pension fund group has suggested that any delay in the succession plan would actually make it hard for internal candidates to stick around. They've officially written, according to Financial Times, to the Deutsche board. Well, quick reminder where Wall Street is at the moment. The Dow has been under pressure, very topsy-turvy, and currently just about flirting with being in the red or green, making up its mind. NASDAQ, very much so, is also highly uncertain.
All right, let's we've got an expert